Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, maybe even everybody who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air. Welcome to my very short Daisy stream. For me personally, this is like the first stream of the year. But, well, technically it's not, but it's already almost 7 hours of the new year here, so yeah, there's that. As my other previous streams during like the last more than couple days, this one's going to be a pretty short one, maybe just an hour. Because there's simply too much to do, plus family time, plus well, activities. So in the end, I kinda end up with just very little time for gaming and for streaming, unfortunately. So I'll try to make it better, but for now. So, oh, that's dark. That's like super dark. Okay. So this is the character wearing the skirt. She's been through a little bit of a transformation. Well, I mean, just changing like the outfit. It's not transformation, changing the backpack. And it's raining, of course. So she ended up getting teleported to another server. So I guess well, I mean, her adventures just continue from here. Let's, I don't know, go and find some explosives, do some present swapping, taking the good presents and making presents out of, for example, moldy carp fillet, things like that. So I ended up teleporting her to another server. Well, I mean, they all are kinda low pop now. Except for a couple ones that I have very bad ping too. So I guess it's not a big deal. Her server wasn't full. This server is not full either, so... Do we have these rounds? This one didn't hear me coming, and this one spotted me almost immediately. So I think maybe she needs a better, larger backpack. Ah, yeah. We gotta go inland and try to find a magazine for this SVD and the scope. That's our objective. Finally remembered it. Literally out of room. Well, I mean, this character lost some of her, some parts of her outfit. She gets cold very easy. That's a man. Good evening or afternoon or morning. Happy New Year, yeah, or Bach number 2. Welcome. Hope everything is going great for you. Have you celebrated the Eve already? Or like the year change? Or are you only going to? Depends on where you are. second sounded like it was flowing water under the bridge. But rivers do not make that noise. Not 2026 yet? Okay, I see. It's already 7 hours of 2026 here. Okay. This building is good when you just spawn in around here, but if you new spawn, but otherwise it's not great. Let's enjoy this. So in order to find a larger backpack, which usually I wouldn't do, but this character kinda, it feels like she's asking for it. And in order to find a magazine for this SVD and a scope, we got to go inland-ish. Oh yeah, that's a good pile of things for presents. Some freshly dead and cut people. Do I have a bottle? I don't even have a bottle anymore. Okay. Really? Maybe I'm missing things because of just being pretty tired. It's been a pretty long day, a little bit of a party, lots of different preparations and whatnot. The amount of adulting recently has been like completely astonishing. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So, plus not really enough sleep, not nearly enough sleep. So the result is me just in a state where I might start losing it. Okay, so we have dead people here already. Of course I just logged in and don't know what's going on here. What I know, people sorta kinda spawn here. People spawn here. People log in here. People get teleported to this place. Surroundings. So grabbing is a natural sorta attractor. Attracting people. Don't really need anything. And by the way, this character is not going to put on any pants. That's, I don't know. Once in a while, more often not, but still, I would just put some sort of condition, restriction for my character. So yeah, this is the case. Okay, there's already quite some things I can see. Yeah. Quite some paper. Carp fillets are still good. I think they just might go bad inside the... Huh. So I can see this one. Okay. Very explosive it is going to be. Oh, here's the scope. Connachton, I'm back. Welcome, welcome. Hope everything's amazing. Okay, I can't really carry that anywhere. So I wish I could just bury it and dig it up later, but I guess not happening. Perfect scope for this SVD. Nice pepper though. So for those who just joined, again, thank you very much just for checking out, but unfortunately this stream's going to be a pretty short one, so nothing I can do about that. If you don't want me to literally, quite literally, fall asleep around here, nobody actually took these presents. They kinda spawn in the barricade. Oh yeah. And it's sorta pretty hard to get access to them. There's the small ones. You gotta ditch something to be able to get more than one at once. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's nice too. Can I fix it? No, I cannot. But that's better than just this. That's storage. Underpants, but those I'm not wearing. Wait a sec. So that's storage, and if we just put this in here, then we get opportunity to grab several boxes at once. Okay. Well. Second, what was that? Ah, that's my... yeah, okay, that's my holster that I don't need anymore. Presents here. Not seeing anything. So probably some random item that's already on the ground. Shotgun shells. Well, yeah, okay. For example, why not? Come on. I can see you, but I cannot touch you. Like a special angle for that. When the last one stays, well, only the last one stays there, We just cannot reach it at all. Oh no, we can. We got them all. Just another mascot was. This was... yeah, by the look of it. Okay, let's do our standard thing here. We go here. We go here. They didn't even unload the revolver. Anything small? Yes. This, for example. Feastmaster, good evening, welcome. Yeah. Thank you for that, and Bahambak to you as well. Okay, I'm cleaning up the tree. Bahambak number 2. Apologies. It's not just the Bahambak. Okay, let me deal with this tree. I want to make it completely clean. That's how I want it to be. Pile of loot's gonna be here. Oops. This knife, I forgot to leave it. Okay. And this. I'm the only person that another 50 minutes. Good evening, gonna get you welcome. Sorry, I'm super slow, or maybe even super fast. But what's 50 minutes? 50 minutes of spawn cycle? Are you about it? I just don't know if it's 50. Till midnight. Ah, okay. Okay, so 8 hours of difference between me here, not that far away from Moscow, and you in Maine. You're all ahead of us. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Ended the year with a gas leak. No, that's like, I wouldn't say it's my nightmare. I wouldn't panic because of this, but it's like a ton of hassle would be. A ton of hassle it would have been. See this bottle here? There's one specific spot where you can have access to it. Well, I mean, yeah, because the gas leaks, it's like a dangerous thing, socially dangerous thing. It's not like you have a plumbing problem and you're gonna be flooded with like sewer waters. Not a single sleigh crash. I mean, maybe they stopped drinking just for this day. Not for Christmas, but at least the New Year. Santa's, I mean. Yeah, there's a lot of bottles there. Didn't cost you a single cent? Yeah. It's actually the same here. If it's like a league, they would be here like in within a couple hours, I think. So, but still. And they won't take anything from you because it's... Well, I mean, imagine living in an apartment block with like... I don't know, 100 apartments, and then having a gas leak in like apartment on I don't know, somewhere on the second floor. So outside, yeah, outside they would be here. Well, I mean, in any way they would be here too. I mean, one house with one household, probably not that dangerous if it just blows up because of a gas leak, but here, apartments and whatnot, they absolutely cannot ignore it. The sky is still dark. I'm not a fan of natural gas. Well, I mean, even here, you know, the maintenance is not at its best, and everything else is not as at best. Even here, the incidents are really infrequent, let's put it that way. So, because they really kind of keep an eye on all sorts of things. They try. So, you know how it is here. So, if you buy an apartment, you can pretty much do anything in it, unless you do not structurally damage the whole building. And of course, like, you do not leak water on your neighbors and whatnot. So, but one thing you cannot even touch, is the gas pipes. All the gas plumbing, you touch it, you are dead. You're gonna be fined, and they might even just cut it off for you. So these guys are the most serious, like, utilities guys that we have here. So you can redo electricity completely, all the plumbing, any type of renovation, whatever you want, but not the gas. That you have no right to touch. Only an authorized person, only authorized parts, etc, etc, etc. I think that's how they keep it more or less under control. So you can do anything if it doesn't involve other people living in the same apartment building, but you're the owner. But yeah, not gas. And inspections, yeah, inspections happen every year, and they're like mandatory. rewire and replump. Well, usually in apartments you are limited to whatever the owners of the building allow you. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it would have been a ton of hassle for me. Otis, good evening, welcome. And same to you, or actually, bah humbug number 2. Office Master, you're lucky. And that was a strange noise. I heard a strange noise that I cannot identify. It sounded like a loud stamp, a step, or like somebody closing a door. Zombies do not make sounds like this, as far as I know, at least. So maybe in that house somebody opened or closed the door. This light. What's going on? Is it like morning? Yeah, with this rain didn't look like it. No gonna get you, didn't kill anyone, I found it like that. We are in grabbing, Otis Aftermath, we're in grabbing. So it was leaking gas after the meter? Wow, unlucky. Okay, so let's keep working on the presents. We have quite some presents to do. Play crash. Over there, pretty far. Direction of Tarnov, but maybe even farther. Otis, I know, right? Bah humbug, man. I'm stealing the holidays pretty much. That's what I'm doing here. And the whole tree is like that. It's a type of evil nobody really expects in Daisy. Well, I mean, I remember it used to be a legend that I never could confirm. I still cannot confirm. Well, I mean, we actually have all Daisy still available on in a couple places. So people would leave fruit back then spraying them with disinfectant, which, according to the legend, would make them, the fruit, poisonous. The pin grenade and Fistmaster. That's like, that would have been like pure evil. %100% pure. Not me gonna get you, I found it like that, but it's relatively fresh. Well, I mean, the human steak still good. I mean, not rotten. So I'm out of steaks. I think we made enough of this presents. Yeah, I'm out of human meat. So this is my pistol. Lovely fresh feet. Yeah. Okay, I feel like there's like presents everywhere now. No empty spot. Okay. We good now? The pinned grenade or a live mine or something like that. Wait a second. They even emit light? Hey. Well, I mean, there is an effect, but I'm not sure if they emit light in the dark. Yeah. Probably they don't. Aha. One thing. I took care of the tree, I didn't take care of myself. Do not drink. Empty. So I haven't heard a single sound since I logged in, but I found this pile of human steaks on the main street pretty much. Interesting that even though the steaks and that carp fillet, they are not really big, it's like 2 or 3 probably cells. They become medium-sized gifts, so which is kind of cool. Okay. Just a second. Here. It's sort of foggy or hazy. So in around 36 minutes, according to my... Oh, that one got stuck. According to my clock, somewhere in the world, namely in the eastern part of the United States, the New Year will happen. Again, for those who just joined, our New Year actually happened, well, 8 hours, about 7 hours, 30 minutes ago. Can I put this shemagh? No, not like this. I cannot. Yeah, instead of the mask, no. This character is gonna wear a skirt, and this character is gonna wear the mask. Yeah, what the problem with her is that the clothes are not great at all. She gets drenched pretty easily, she gets cold, and yeah, I might need a ton of food to just keep her energy levels more or less afloat. And this probably doesn't really add much to the overall the bonus. What's called the modifier? Modifying that decreases the thermal insulation. So having this armband soaked, no, drenched, doesn't really add up a lot to the negative impact on the modifier, but still. I do remember though times where it was that not just the clothes that you wear would be calculated as insulation or lack of insulation, so then they would like impact your thermal insulation being wet, even being some other clothes in your inventory. So you carry a couple like t-shirts for your friend, you get wet. I mean, it used to be like that. And then you end up super cold. Fire barrel in here. The bottle's full. So yeah, this place usually doesn't have a lot of food. But people, and I didn't hear a thing. Well, already gone bad. A new spawn. Ruined t-shirt. Maybe zombies. Maybe zombies. Maybe other people. This guy has been here for some time, but probably died while I was, I don't know, entering the town. Maybe a knife fight, but he was a new spawn, like zombie assisted suicide. This one's wearing a anti-stab vest, that's the thing. These rounds I do not have. Let's grab. But am I hearing more? Okay, they were probably doing it themselves. I mean, with this amount of zombies at the PD. Huh. So if they did that themselves, no wonder I didn't hear anything. They just wanted another spawn. Feastmaster. Yeah. No. It would have been in the news. A grumpy old man yells at the gas company representative. Oh, hello there, you beauty. Now you're way more useful. And you too. Oh, wait a second, why am I carrying this even? Ah, yeah. Sniper pistol, that's not really that good at sniping because no scope. A vest. Yeah. Oh, you've been using a lot of gas, mate. Probably will have to pay a lot. Yeah, it's like the leak. What leak? We don't know anything about the leak. You've been cooking too much. Hey, I want to throw it. Okay, throwing didn't work. Don't know why. Using it as a fire spray. So yeah. Feast. That's like evil. Oh, somebody tried probably to mine the entrance, but that's not how it works with plastic explosives. It's pretty much without a detonator. It's what's called Play-Doh. I don't think you can even burn it. I mean, I'm not sure if it burns. Probably melts. Okay, the food we need. Okay, by the way, we actually don't need this anymore. We don't need this pistol because when it comes to single chambered sniper rifle with not really the best scope, we have an SVD. Yeah. Well, that's the third body. Yeah, I think they've been doing that to themselves. And you got to humbug a lot of people. Well, this character has been already like that. So for a while. A lot of, so you cannot really do anything with plastic explosive without a detonator. So, and even if you have a detonator, you put the detonator at the doorstep in a tripwire, so not the brick of plastic itself. So, where to go? No, the battery is included. In if we are talking about industrial detonators, the battery is included. It's so actually much included that you can disassemble it with a screwdriver and get a battery out of it. So usually after using it you end up with just the detonator radio button, and yeah, that one you can open if you want to. That's actually a way to get new batteries when you end up in the bunker, in the underground Livonia bunker. So if you have a screwdriver, yeah, that place has claymers. You can disassemble you can mine. You can like place claymers, arm them, and then disassemble their radio buttons. So normally there's quite some claimers, a couple at least, inside the military, well, underground bunker. Okay, we have now a scope for that SVD. Where would you find a magazine for it? Do we really need to go like way south? Well, if I want a better backpack to carry some of the explosives. Interesting, somebody been just jumping off the police station or something. Pretty much respawning super fast. And we didn't hear a thing. And it's like the game now, the player spawning system, it sets like a spawning place for around 30 minutes, I think. And no matter how hard you try, if it's like the same 30 minutes, you'd be getting roughly the same spawns. The server's quiet, I'm not expecting anybody to camp the apartment buildings. So going to work and then maybe following the whole heli crash scene from there. Getting some food on the way would be nice, so let's just loot a couple houses on this street. It's not the main street, rarely gets looted. Well, I mean, those guys look like they were killed by zombies, so... Because no knives next to them, so... But yeah, it used to be like that back then, when it was really possible accidentally to kill yourself, just absolutely accidentally. For example, running too fast on crossing a threshold too fast of a random building. So I do remember the first thing I did on DayZ when I logged in for the very first time in like January. It's going to be how many years is going to be on January 6th. Was it January 6th? I think it was January 6th. So the first time I logged in, I knew already a thing or two about DayZ. I knew. So, and I knew that it was so easy to die, still is, but not, well, I mean, not so easy as it used to be. That I kinda decided to go and check it right away. I've never heard of a game where you couldn't just jump at all. I had never heard of a game like without jumping. And yeah, I jumped off. Not just PD steps, pretty much any threshold like this or similar. If it's something with even a little bit of a height difference, it would be already, it was dangerous. So I spawned in Kalimbrode, I remember that. No, sorry, Kalimbrode. Kembiwoba, not Kalimbrode, Kamышова. So spawned at Kembiwoba, and like the Western Hill has sort of kind of rocks, and I jumped off those rocks immediately just to see, and I broke my legs. Didn't die, broke my legs. That impressed me like a lot, really. And I had to crawl all the way to Kembiwoba. It wasn't like next to Kembiwoba. So I had to crawl there. And then I don't remember, somebody killed me or somebody helped me with this. I don't remember actually. Probably got killed. If somebody helped me, like crafted a splint for me, I would have remembered probably that. I do remember that. So probably just got killed. Hello there, Makovki. Salty crackers, I suppose. Salted poppy seed crackers. Yeah, cool. Topolinskие. So these are actually Livonian ones. Once in a while, something that's not produced in Chernarus. Well, I mean, probably just Topolin recipe, not just produced in Topolin, but and yeah, the language on the back, it's not It's not Czech. It's Polish. Polish is like the language of Livonia. Czech and Russian, they are the languages of Chernarus. And Russian is the only language of Sahal, as far as I understand. Okay, anything in this building? Nothing. So the closest military base is Svarok. Is it called Svarok? The one with antennas. Yeah, oops, hi. That's a little bit unexpected. That one went too close to the window. Is O minus universal donor. Crap. We use a slightly different system here, not like O AB. But I just remember that the first group we have like numbers here, but they're always dubbed with like ABO. But I don't remember. O, I think it's like universal donor, but Resus factor, Resus minus, that I do not remember, sorry. You cannot anyway ignore the Resus factor. I think it has to be always right. A plus cannot go to minus and minus cannot go to plus. It's more strict than just AB antigens. Okay, we've had some food here already, which is nice. That's the only reason to go through this town. Medical I don't need. So every time the best way, and it's like, I think it's standard operating procedure. Before blood transfusion, take a little bit of blood from the back and a little bit of blood from a person and mix them in a dish and see if it coagulates. So that's like the best test. I mean, lots of people died before they figured out the whole ABO system and then the Resus and whatnot. There are other things, other antigens. So, but if like they would just take two bloods and mix them every time before transfusion, they would have saved a ton of lives. Okay. Yeah, let's go to that place. It's not that far away. It's stupid when it comes to loot. How did I miss that? Yeah, there's like that too. Yeah. I don't remember all the details. I've never really even... oh, I need bandages, by the way. Speaking of the blood. I needed bandages. I have only one roll. Okay. These guys are pretty far away from the town, look. I mean, that's the new zombie system, I suppose. Why is my character so black and white, though? Yeah, they're like all here. If it was like before they changed the way the zombies spawn, I would have said somebody just dragged them out. But these days, yeah, probably not. That's very far. That's like super far, because the sound of the crashes is usually way louder than the sound of the heli crashes, sound of sleigh crashes. But let's go there. Again, reminding you, I found my sniper rifle at a sleigh crash, or was it a helicopter crash? Maybe it was a helicopter crash. I mean, at this distance I might not be able to find the crash at all. That's a little bit too far. So the angle error, even like, well, you cannot call it negligible. It's not going to be negligible at any point, but even small at first would result in a pretty big mistake after like a kilometer or so. And I think we are pretty far away. It is at least a kilometer away, maybe a couple. Is that a tower or a tree? Power line. The main power line. The horizontal one, as I call it. There's like a ruined house at the edge of this tree, at the edge of this sort of kind of field that I don't think I visited more than once. I've only encountered that ruined house pretty recently. And the blue flame, that's the problem, the blue flame from the sleigh crash doesn't really spread that far. But, well, let's try. Is it possible to find a large backpack at a slate crash? I don't know, I don't remember. But just to see what it can spawn. I have a feeling that all the slate crashes I've so far been finding, they all were looted. Backpack inside the backpack and feel it like being inside the backpack. So inside the backpack. So what would it be? Sort of backpack inception. Yeah, I didn't know. Gotta try, but I rarely pick them up. And you would need two. Finding two at once to try it. Yeah, it's not easy. That's the cemetery. A pretty strange place. Cemetery at the crossroads. Well, T-junction. There's always a couple zombies around here. I keep missing. That's not a base, not a frame. That was the crucifixion. Police loot. Okay. Oh, thank you for the food. Okay. Wanted to say so long as thanks for all the fish, but well, I mean, I have a magazine. It's not just tempting, it's like a better version of what I have. Saiga for close quarters. Well, I do not mind. Looking for me or what? Let's grab that. Even chambered already. Empty. The new guns like this R12, it's the Remington, they all sound very different compared to the old legacy guns with legacy sounds. Pum, 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 pum. Okay. So I kind of lost the direction. I think I was going sorta in that direction. Okay, now so long as thanks for all the fish that we can say now. So Borg's gonna be over there. Okay, maybe Might be able to see something from the tower. The tower kind of feels like the right distance for what we've heard. Unless I completely misjudge the direction or the angle error. Led me away. And the crash is, for example, somewhere in the Podlishka over there. Doesn't look like it, but still. Okay, I didn't think of finding Saiga. Usually when you have rounds, when you have a mech, when you have a character that's willing to take Saiga, not a guy with something rifle-like. So when you kinda want Saiga, well, you're ready to take Saiga. When you're ready to take Saiga, you usually just never find it. Okay, I think I'm moving in the wrong direction. Cannot see the tower from here, which is not right, because the tower should be visible. Probably somewhere over there. We need it's on a hill that's pretty tall. Where are you? Okay, I probably actually need to get some sleep, because for a second I saw a tree running towards me. And it wasn't a person, it wasn't a ghillie suit. It was just a tree that I registered as running. Not just moving, running to me. Or a bush. Oh, hi. I found the present. Oops, there's a couple of you. I don't need these fights. Oops, my character is pretty bleedy. My character seems to be actually getting new bleedings pretty easily. Okay, do I have anything? No. The present. Gift box. Okay. More shotgun shell. I have already enough of them. So if we repack the fillet, well, I mean, we probably should eat the fillet. It's those barrel eggs. Actually, yeah. You are 100% right. It is like it. It is like that, yeah. You can use it as kindling. Oh, nice glasses. I cannot wear glasses with all this. Yeah. And I don't want to. Aha, we are here for a sleigh crash, by the way. To take a look around. Let's grab the scope, though. I'm not sure. So I came sort of from there. Sort of from there. And then that's the Lamberg fan. Oh. Okay. The idea with the tower actually worked. I just got to try to go in the right direction. Because from here, so there's a rod, not this one. Probably this one. It's kind of uphill, that's why I cannot see it. Downhill to the right. Okay, hope it is right. Another one. Coming down like straight behind me. What's you over there? This one's coming down to Nidek. That one I know where it is like 100%. No, I'm not going to Nidek. I spent already enough time at Nidek. Okay, let's see. Don't want to get killed. But this one seems to be sorta kinda away from the player traffic areas. So there's a barrel here. Ah, that's a special designated landing pad. Well, they did not actually master this landing. We have a couple presents. Okay. And not much besides the presents, unfortunately, so no guns. Another scope, damaged revolver, more carp fillet. Yeah, those are big ones, but that's the only good thing about them. They're standard ones. Oh, you can actually find the gun in them, but that would be something small. Okay. Time to do some repacking. So I'm taking both carp fillets. I'm going to eat them. I know what to pack. The cigarettes, not just cigarettes, I think it's like bottles, alcohol of sorts, and beer cans. So it's it kind of tells the story. Those aren't tobacco, yeah. That that's something got gassed over there. So one bone probably is gonna be a small gift, so don't think anybody's going to find it here, but just in case. Ho ho ho. Hello there. It's time to reload the pistol. And yeah, work on the suppressor. Let's just leave the crime scene. So I'm not going back to Nidek to pick up another to visit another sleigh crash there. It's just purely because of me constantly visiting Nidek. The previous DZ stream and before that, previous DZ stream, I just couldn't leave Nidek. Nice spot, by the way. Maybe not for a car, but for a barrel. Hi there, piggy. Okay, turns out you can find a gun like this here. It's interesting. Joker in female form. Yeah. I actually, the makeup the Joker wears, it's some sort of a special makeup that used to be popular, but not popular anymore. Could we keep this one? I mean, the FAMAS I can... Oh, I mean... Same size? No, the FAMAS is smaller. So it's possible to fit FAMAS in your inventory if you want it. But do I? So yeah, that makeup... I don't remember. It has like sort of a bad reputation. But no details that I can remember. And it has a name. By probably the name of the person that kinda invented it or used it a lot. And we are talking about the Joker. That's the one with what's the name of the actor? Oh boy, the one without Batman. Stop. Okay, that's not the first time. Yeah. It's not the first time like couple years ago, I got stuck in this area exactly because of this. Bases and, well, stashes and tents in the bushes or not in the bushes around here. Okay, no traps. It's empty, but it's here nonetheless. Cannot remember the name of the actor. Crap. For some reason I'm remembering instead of him Javier Bardem, but Javier Bardem is totally different dude. Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. Remembered him. Finally. Okay, this is a good find. Okay, I really need to cook these two because they're not going to last long in my inventory. In the Dark Knight, yeah, it was Heath Ledger, but yeah, the one with this type of makeup, it's Joaquin Phoenix. We used to have a couple of underground stashes in these graves here, but it was more of an experiment than an actual attempt to stash something away. Okay, I think if we do it fast, like super fast. This house actually, no, it has loot, not much. Joaquin Phoenix, yeah. Okay, you go here, you go here. Then can I use this as paper? Which is strange. Can I cut this? No. Strange. It should work as a piece of paper. It should be kindling. Then I have matches and they're even dry. That's going to be my kindling then. It's gonna be my fuel. So probably like one stick might be even enough. I don't want to for the fire to burn forever, especially if it's going to be possible to cook on the ashes. Okay, this I don't want to use my water purification tablet on this amount of water. damaged already. That was fast. Yeah, I don't think I need these rounds. I never reloaded this mech. In my inventory. So if I'm making this choice and I'm keeping the shotgun, then I should get rid of all the other stuff. At least these rounds, these, if I find the sniper rifle. Well, I mean, I have this SVD. One stick left, and it's okay, leaving the place. We are done here. Actually, I totally forgot that this gun takes a scope too, but to have anything long range or, well, PSO, it's not really long range, but still. So to have anything even remotely resembling long range scope on a shotgun, it's like a super bad idea, but and plus I have this scope that could have been installed on the R12. Is it Remington or Benelli? Cannot quite remember. Probably neither. Okay. Grenades. So, I mean, it's of course a temptation to switch to rifle, assault rifle or something like that when you find one. But I mean, I don't think I've ever had proper adventures like fights using playing character with just a shotgun. Explosives everywhere. Probably try to show it into the fire. Oh, sharpening stone. That one I have. Okay. Not taking two. That's the base down there. I don't want to go to the base. But this doesn't really spawn military. Oh, okay. That zombie kinda been running on the walls. Let's at least fix the knife for free. So we found quite some dead people on the coast, but it's possible that, well, I mean, the one body that was just a pile of human meat, that was probably a result of a fight. But those dead guys around the PD, I think that's like self-harm. And the guy just, it's possible that it was just one player. They just wanted to get another spawn. Okay, enjoying the carp fillet. Oh, stop. It feels like it's pretty big. It's not especially like food dense. It's just big. And that zombie just stepped out of the bushes. Ow. Okay. The last house of the settlement. So maybe we should loot Borek, but I don't really feel like it. Borek, sorry, Lemberg military. They tore my skirt. Okay. Nothing. A little bit of duct tape can help. What are you doing that far from the town? It's probably because of his head. Kinda on his eyes a little bit. Okay. I think at this point it's time to call a day for me. So, gonna get you, by the way, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, the east coast of the United States. That just happened 30 minutes ago. I kinda missed it. Apologies. I'm not good at, like, time tracking when I play the game. I need actually big clock here. Big glowy clock to be able to, well, to be able to keep track of time more easily. So thank you very much for watching. Everybody, Happy New Year, or like Bah Humbug number 2. The season's only starting here. That's officially started today. So I might not be able to properly stream. So it's gonna be a bunch of short ones at random times. Sorry, hiccups. Like this one, or just a little bit of God. And just a little bit of GeoGuessr. So for a while it's going to be. So this season, God, why does it always happen in the end? Just bear with, oh God, bear with me. So stop hiccuping. Okay. So what was I talking about? Yeah, the season. Officially season, like these days, today, this one is like 11 days, I think, somewhere along those lines. So pretty long, one of the longest in the world, and it's all like holidays one way or another. But our family holidays is going to be a little bit longer, so because that's how things are organized at my waifu's work. They kind of spin down things for the new year, and then it takes time for them to just spin everything up, so they're not rushing it. So yeah, that's the scope, the magnitude, what's the word I'm looking for. So that's the it's like at the edge literally of my tone, and I cannot really remember it, the word I'm looking for. So that's, let's call it sort of the description of what's going on. Not really an announcement, just information. Yeah, but I hope, and I'll try to do better than just like an hour of GeoGuessr or something. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. It's been quiet, but we kind of been, we saw lots of dead people, so just got really sort of unlucky, not really unlucky, but sort of unlucky that we didn't see anybody. So please leave a like on my YouTube video, or doesn't matter if you're watching it as a stream, as a video, whatever. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe for more, activate notifications, because yeah, I stream at sort of kind of random times lately, especially. And Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Gonna get you, Fist Master, Conaton, who else, Otis, and somebody, Netsaman in the beginning. Thank you very much, people, for jumping in and watching, and all the lurkers, thank you for lurking. So, and let's go and say hi to Nate, who kinda got retired by his company, and he is switching to full-time content creation, I suppose. So let's go and say hi to Nate. Nate is the author of the Outpost map, so, and a prominent, I would say, figure in the DayZ community, and the streamer, of course, who plays DayZ and other games. So today it is more of a Project Zomboid. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Good night.